Swords up, everybody. My name is Productions-CSP, and welcome back to Dream Daddy, the game with the best music ever. I'm gonna continue where I left off. I think it was Amanda Rejection. It's the most recent save file. I think this game has autosave, so... yeah, so it's been a while since I've actually played games. I meant to get out the covers for Valentine's Day, just because, like... that's what I was supposed to do. I didn't, though. I'll explain that in a different video. But for now, I wanted to get back into a game before I had to go to class. I have to go to class in like 3 hours. So I wanted to do a game real quick, and I figured Dream Daddy would be the one to get me back into the groove of things. I think I'm going to start recording during the day, granted that I don't have work. And then I'll do the podcast on Fridays, and hopefully I can do this consistently enough to where I can upload and give you guys just kind of content that I've been missing out on with how inconsistent that I've been, and I'm sorry about that. There's a reason for it. I absolutely promise I will explain one day, but for now, let's get back into this. Just making sure. I give her a pat on the head. Have fun with your sports. Are you being sarcastic? Ugh, I kind of look a little bit more like this guy now. I still need to get new glasses. No, making fun of sports is played out. Alright then. I do some light cleaning around the house and decide to clear out right before Amanda's friends arrive. I'm going to turn up the desktop audio because last time I played this game you couldn't hear it much. But I'm going to turn up my mic a little bit as well just so you can still hear me over it. Before I leave, Amanda stops me. Hey, don't forget you have that meeting with my English teacher tomorrow. Oh, right. Mr. Vega. Yep, totally remembered. I'll be there. Dad tip number 46. Do it once. Do it right. Yeah, I can do the first part. Can't do it the second part, though. Nothing can beat reading in print. False. Wow. I guess I really didn't think this plan through. I'm not entirely sure where the closest bar is, and Amanda still hasn't shown me how to use the GPS on my phone. So I'm just gonna pick a direction and walk in it. That's what I do, by the way. Like, if I'm ever looking for somewhere to eat, I don't look up places that are near me. I literally just walk outside, walk around, wait till I see something that I want to eat, and then I just do it. That's the beauty of living in New York. There's usually always something around. And I like that. Let's go this way. Cool. Okay. We're marching. We're marching in the direction of the game. Any game, really. In the distance. Could it be? A big, burned-out neon sign hangs above a tiny dive bar. Jim and Kim's, huh? Alright, it'll do. The bar is small and dimly lit. The crack of pool balls sounds in the back as patrons laugh and joke. A string of multicolored Christmas lights hover above the bartender. I can't tell if he's Jim or Kim. I pull up a seat at the bar. What'll it be? One beer, please. Sure thing, boss. Boss. I've started calling people that at work now. Like, my coworkers all do it, and I've started, like, picking it up. It's quite funny, really. The bartender slides me an ice-cold beer. I take a sip and enjoy the refreshing taste. Say, are you Jim or Kim? I'm Neil. Oh. I awkwardly turn my attention to the game, which is playing on one of the TVs on the wall. As luck would have it, my team of preference is not only playing, but is currently in the lead, which is always a good thing. The brightly colored mascot, which is some kind of animal, does cartwheels. I silently cheer on my favorite team, hoping that I don't get into any confrontational arguments with a fan of the opposing team. Several people in this bar are wearing distinctive colors of the team I dislike, although I believe from their demeanor that, like me, the passion for their team is all in good fun. A middle-aged woman holding a nearly empty wine glass sidles up to the bar and sits uncomfortably close to me. The only thing that's making me uncomfortable is the dark circles and the cross. You look vaguely possessed. Like, I'm sorry. This woman looks vaguely possessed. Like... Hey, sailor. Oh, hello. Good to see fresh meat in here. I'm Mary. Come here often? Oh, no. I actually just moved to this part of town today. I'm Dalton, by the way. Are you watching the game? Yeah, my preferred team is in the lead. If they keep this up, they'll win the game with ease. Oh, I love that team. And I also love that game. I love someone who knows their way around balls. I'm gonna steal that one. Anyway, I'm getting the impression that she's a little drunk. Buy a gal a drink? I'm gonna go no. Maybe some other time? Suit yourself, sailor. Mary saunters off, setting her sights on the newest bar patron to enter. I happily watch the game over another beer. The game has gotten close in terms of points. A little too close than what I'm comfortable with. After a particularly skilled player scores a number of points for the other team, putting them in the lead, I hear an affirmative grunt from another man at the bar. Go team. It's the brooding man from the coffee spoon. He sits alone, sipping whiskey and watching the game as well. Enjoying the game? I am now that we're winning. Oh, we must be rooting for different teams. In my opinion, my team is far superior. I have to disagree with that. Based upon our win-loss record, I'd say that my team is superior. That's where you're wrong, since as it stands right now, my team is beating yours. The conversation ends there and we both go back to silently rooting for our respective teams. The game is close, with both sides playing at their hardest to win, but in the end my team prevails. Quiet cheers ripple throughout the bar. I raise a respectful glass at the man drinking whiskey. He raises his in response. An unspoken truce is formed between us, based on mutual love for the game. He motions to the bartender, who pours 2 glasses of whiskey. The man slides one over to me. Name's Robert. Thanks. I'm Dalton. You must be new here. Mary already hit on you? Yeah. Robert chuckles. She's a peach. Well, you picked the best bar in town. Slimy as it is, you'll never find a better spot than Jim and Kim's. Is there actually a Jim or Kim that runs this place? No, that'd be Neil. Neil waves from across the bar. I love this running joke of Jim, Kim, and Neil. Good guy, Neil. Not enough Neils in this world. Oh. Okay. You a whiskey fella or a beer fella? Beer, but I'll drink most things. Incorrect, but anyway. You like shots? Do I? Thank God. I love shots. Robert nods to Neil, who serves up 2 shots of whiskey. He hands one to me. Here's to your health. We take the shots. The whiskey burns going down, but I try my hardest to look tough. Wait. I think this is what making friends is. He made a sound, and I thought that he was talking, and so I said wait in the voice. Okay, Dalton, this guy's out of my friend league, but I think if I play my cards right, we'll be pals in no time. He's out of my league in general, like not even just out of my friend's league, he's out of my league. Compliment his cool leather jacket, compliment his rugged looks, compliment his hand tattoo. Let's go for the tattoo. I like your tattoo. What does it mean? It's a reminder. Fuck! I shouldn't have gone for that. I wait for him to elaborate, but it seems like he's done talking. Man, this guy's mysterious. And cool. Damn it, did I just screw that up? No, I like Robert. Way cooler than I am, at least. Robert signals to the bartender for another round. What are you doing here tonight? My daughter kicked me out of the house. Not like forever. She was having a sleepover with her friends. Family type, huh? Single dad. Huh. He gets up. Be right back. Gotta powder my nose. A man dressed like that would not say that shit. Never seen Robert this talkative. He must like you. Ha! I guess so. I gotta admit, that Robert has a gruff charm to him. If a guy like that thinks I'm cool, then I really must be. Robert comes back from the bathroom and grabs his leather jacket. I'm gonna go home. You heading my way? Robert and I leave the bar and find ourselves walking in the same direction. Oh no, I know that there's a choice that I have to make here. And I have to make the right one. My friend used to be, like, obsessed with this game when it first came out, so they kind of told me a lot. It's just been so long. What is that voice? I live in this cul-de-sac down the way. Does everybody live there? Yes, it's a video game, sir. Me too. We just finished unpacking today. Great place to be. Good neighbors. Well, some of them. Who's that? We get to Robert's house, which is just a few houses away from mine. We stop and he turns to me. I don't kiss and tell, Dalton. So are we doing this or what? What? You know, Do you want to come inside or not? A wave of realization rushes over me. I blush. Ugh. See, here's the thing. With things like this, the instinct is for me to say yes. But I know... I think this is it. I think I have to say no. Because if I do this, I don't think he talks to you for the rest of the game. And I really want him to be involved. So I'm going to say no. I'd better call it a night. Catch you around? Sure. I hope that I didn't just screw that up. I head home, my head buzzing with whiskey. What did he mean by, are we going to do this or not? I plop down on the couch and I'm asleep before I even get the chance to take my shoes off. Because I think that's what that is. I think that moment is... Hush. I think that moment is he's asking whether or not, like, I want to have sex. And I think I have to say no to get his route to continue. Because if I said yes there, then I think it would be, like, bad. I don't know. Anyway, I wake up to a text from an unknown number. Rise and shine, early bird. Still want to work out? This is Craig, by the way. Holy crap, it's 6 a.m.? Who does 6 a.m. anymore? Without realizing it, I drift back to sleep. Whoops, must have winked back out. I check my phone again. Hey, bud, still want to get your swole on? I'm ready to tear up the track. Hit me up. God, the last thing I want to do right now is work out. But it is Craig. I do want to catch up. Go to the gym. Hey, my man, I need a few minutes to wake up, but let's meet in 20? After a few seconds, another text comes in. Sure thing. Meet me at the gym. I stretch and my bones creak. I gotta stop falling asleep on the couch. I throw off my blanket and... Hey, wait, I don't remember falling asleep in a blanket. Amanda must have tucked me in after I fell asleep. Bless that child. I reluctantly brush my teeth, throw on my only clothes I own, and that are even kind of gym appropriate, and head out. I can't read. The neighborhood is quiet and serene this early in the morning. Birds chirp and the grass is still wet with dew. Surprisingly, the gym is pretty crowded. I spot Craig standing out front, stretching. Of course. He spots me and waves me enthusiastic. God damn, he spots me and waves enthusiastically. Hey, bro. Good morning. I think this is the voice I did for him. I have no idea. It's been so long since I played this last. Hey. Good to see you, man. I'm definitely not as pumped up as he is. Maybe I should have had some coffee before I left. I like this, man. I hate these voices, but I love them at the same time. You ready to kick some butt? I like the help in all capitals. Gotta stay positive, dude. I'm here to party. That's the spirit, my dude. Nice. Okay, I got the voice. We head into the gym and I'm immediately intimidated. All of these people look like they could break me in half, and it seems like Craig is friends with all of them? He high-fives and finger guns all of the cool jocks in the room. They look like they could and would steal my lunch money and spend it on protein shakes. Come on, bud. Let's warm up. We head over to the treadmills and I start walking. Okay, I can walk. Walking is good. This is a decent place to be. Walking. So, I know we are on treadmills. Yes. And those over there are ellipticals. Very good. What is all this other stuff? This is me. This is so me. I don't know gyms for shit. I want to go to gyms, but I'm like so intimidated. I want to start working out. It's just a lot of things are different factors. They might look a little scary, but I guarantee all of them serve a specific purpose for building muscle mass. I watch as a dude in a muscle tee flexes a muscle I didn't know existed on a machine I think was once used to press grain into flour. What is that? Why is that guy doing that to himself? This guy is me. That's a good question, bro. What do you think he's doing? Praying to some sort of pain god, using a medieval torture device, training to crush people's skulls with his thighs. I'm going with Zangief. He's trying to make his thighs so strong that he could crush people's skulls with them. Yeah, that's pretty much the only reason I work out. Oh no, Craig is turning up the speed. Whoa! I saw eggplants. When I play this game, words just kind of come out of my mouth. Oh no, Craig's turning up the speed. I better do the same. How long have you been doing the buff thing? Couple of years. And what do you do when you're not dadding or working out or when you're not dadding or working or buffing? Oh, I coach my twin softball team. That still counts as both dadding and buffing. I keep busy. What do you do for fun? I love learning. I try to live my life as close to Jimmy Buffett's song as possible. Check out my hot bud. I'm gonna go with Jimmy Buffett. The goal is to live with as few worries as I can muster. The lost shaker of salt was a metaphor. A metaphor about what? About not being able to shake salt onto something. We're jogging now. Oh god, we're jogging now. I look over to Craig, who hasn't even broken a sweat. How is he doing this so effortlessly? I'm dying. I can feel my life force draining through every orifice of my body. This is me during dance class. Every one of them is so effortlessly doing it, and all their hair is just so dry, and I'm over here looking like I just got out of a fucking shower. I hate it. Hey, remember when my fish died in college? Huff. Oh, the onomatopoeia, not the word. No, I don't like this story. Oh my god, is he really pumping up the speed again? I guess I better do it too. Oh, this is fast. This is very fast. And we were at that party, and you vowed to make me feel better. You tell me to create a distraction, so of course I do a sick leg stand and got everyone cheering. And then I try to steal a fish from a fish tank at the party with my bare hands, like an idiot. And then you drop the fish and it's flapping around and you panic. So you run up to me post keg stand. Oh, it said keg stand, not leg stand. Whoopsie. Keg stand with a dying, dirty fish in your hands that you scooped off the ground, and you're yelling at me that we have to leave. So we're running out of a frat party with a fish, trying to give it mouth-to-mouth resuscitation. And we get him home and get him into a bowl of water, but the prognosis was grim. And the next day, he's alive and well. They never did catch the great fish thieves of Grand Ridge U. And they never will. I shoot off the end of the treadmill and crash into the wall. Jesus, that hurts. Dude, bro, are you okay? Greg offers me a hand and looks me over for injuries. I'm fantastic. I managed to stand up and rub my back. Doesn't hurt now, but I'm sure it will later. You don't have to push yourself like that. Always know your limits. Well, I think I might call our gym adventure here. You sure? Yeah. Alright, well, here. I brought you this. Craig hands me a shaker bottle full of a thick green liquid. I stare at it with what must be apparent distaste. It's a protein shake, bro. Oh, thank you. He wants me to drink it. Oh boy, here goes. I take a small sip. It's actually delicious. Wow, this is really good. And good for you. It's my special recipe. I'm pretty proud of it. Let me know if you ever want to work out again. Maybe we can try running around the neighborhood if treadmills aren't your speed. No pun intended, bro. Good one. Well, I'm gonna go put some ice on this everything. I'll see you around. I leave the gym feeling ashamed. Craig used to order delivery from the pizza place across the street from our dorm, and now he can run circles around me. Literally. Man, I gotta work on this dad bod. I have a dad bod at the age of 20, and I'm kind of proud of that. I shouldn't be, but I am. I get home and lie down on the couch. It hurts to move. Oh god, I'm so old. I wonder how old you actually are in this. Oh no, I must have fallen asleep. What time is it? Shoot, it's 3:55. I'm supposed to be at Amanda's school in 5 minutes. I frantically put on some clean clothes, apply a generous amount of deodorant, and run out the door. You're young, you have your health, now is the time to take risks. Agreed. I arrive at Amanda's school and check at the front desk. They give me a bright orange visitor sticker and send me on my way. I'm barely awake and feeling pretty haggard, but hopefully nobody will notice. I check my watch and am relieved to see I'm only 2 minutes late. Wait, was it room 103 or 108? I spot a youth standing at his locker and approach him for help. Help. Why did I say help? Excuse me, do you know where Mr. Vega's classroom is? The youth turns around, looks me up and down with heavily lined eyes. Isn't this Vampire Dude's kid? Come on, kid, I'm late for a meeting. Mr. Who? Mr. Vega. I don't know. Have you tried the exit? Okay, that's funny. Okay, wise guy. Are you gonna help me or not? Fine. Up those stairs to the left. Can't miss him. I head up the stairs and walk around, unable to find Mr. Vega's class anywhere. After a couple minutes of searching, I head back downstairs. That punk youth sent me on a wild goose chase. I hate chase of goose. That was a reference to the Spider-Man games, if anybody doesn't know. I get back to where that low-rent Gerard... Oh, God, that's a burn. I get back to where that low-rent Gerard Way is standing, fully ready to give him a piece of my mind, when suddenly a head pops out of the classroom next to his locker. Oh. Lucian, don't you have a third period to get to? Fine, Mr. Vega. Huh. Wow. Now I'm officially 10 minutes late. I glare at him as he walks away. We're not cool. Oh. You must be Dalton. This period's almost over. Would you mind waiting in the back? Hmm? Mr. Vega leads me in and I take a seat at one of the comically small students' desks in the back. I might get stuck in this. Alright, where were we? Now, who could tell me about the unreliability of the narrator in J.D. Salinger's Catcher in the Rye? Oh. Yes, Colin? Colin stands up and does the thing where he blows into the crook of his elbow to make a fart noise. Oh. The whole class erupts in laughter. Alright, everybody. Very funny, Colin. Please sit down. Now, Holden Caulfield is an unreliable narrator in the sense that the bell for the end of the period rings, all of the students immediately get up and make a break for the door. What? Remember to do the reading and answer the response questions on page 194 in your textbook. Nobody's listening. Or not, I guess. Mr. Vega turns to me and sighs. Middle schoolers, right? Don't you teach high schoolers? Both. You know, budget cuts. Right. Sorry. My nose has been running like a bitch. Thanks so much for coming in. No problem, Mr. Vega. Please, call me Hugo. I don't normally do these impromptu parent-teacher meetings, but as I'm sure you know, Amanda's a very bright student, and I'm concerned about her recent behavior. What's going on? Amanda has never been the most engaged student, but I know she cares. Recently, though, she's been falling behind. She's not completing assignments, and she's been doing rather poorly on tests. I'd normally chalk this up to senioritis, but this is strange. I thought Amanda always shared everything with me. It hasn't even crossed my mind that something might be wrong. I just wanted to ask, is everything okay at home? We just moved. She's fine. She has a tendency to bottle things up. We just moved. Well, we just moved recently. But it was only to the other side of town, and Amanda was more excited about it than I was. See if you can talk to her about it. I know she values you a great deal and would appreciate your guidance. If she keeps heading down this road, I know how important art school is to her, and I would hate to see her miss out on a scholarship money that she clearly deserves. I'll make sure to talk to Amanda. Thanks for letting me know, Hugo. Oh. Anytime. On my way out, I stop, thinking for a moment. I turn to Hugo. Hey, Hugo. Oh. Yes? They ever catch that rye? God damn it, that's a joke that I would make. That is such a joke that I would make. They ever catch that rye? You telling me a shrimp fried this rice? All of those jokes, I love them so much. I realize that I've put my ring light on the wrong side of my face. Too late, I guess. Yes. He was caught so off guard. I leave the classroom and make my way out of the school. I'm still a little bit in shock that Amanda was able to hide this so well from me. She's always been such a force for positivity in my life, especially after we lost her father. Amanda must be done with classes for the day by now. I'm sure she would appreciate a ride home. And maybe I can talk to her about what's going on. I pull up to the carpool and Amanda hops in the passenger seat. So, did you have fun gossiping about me? Mr. Vega and I actually gossiped about our celebrity crushes. So you talked about Mario Batali the whole time? Who the fuck is Mario Batali? Excuse me, I'm going to actually Google who the fuck Mario Batali is. Son of a... Sorry, I just got a text. No. It was a very productive meeting. I'm pretty hungry. Can we grab some dinner? Sure thing. We can make something at home. Let's go to the mall food court. That sound good to you? Yeah, sure. Why the mall? Jeez, can't a dad take his daughter to the mall? Will you buy me things? I will buy you a thing. Singular. Sounds like a deal to me. We drive in silence for a short while. Amanda plays a game on her phone. I should say something. You know, sometimes when a kid gets older, they find that they have to keep things hidden from their parents. And that's okay, because sometimes that's what kids do. And that's okay, but also sometimes it's good to have the parents' perspective, because, you know, maybe the parents have also dealt with similar situations. And maybe they're a little cooler than you give them credit for. Anyway, what I'm trying to say is that it's good to share. Love you. Have you been reading my tweets? You have a Twitter? What? Never mind. Look, sweetie, Mr. Vega said you haven't been participating in class and you're not turning things in. Oh, I'm fine, Pops. Senioritis and all that. I thought you liked Mr. Vega's class. It's fine. He's fine. We pull up to a stoplight and I eye Amanda. She's still texting. I want you to know that you could talk to me about anything. Uh-huh. I could tell that whatever it is, she doesn't want me knowing about it. That's frustrating. I heard MR is going to that fancy art school in California. That's exciting. Yep. Are you bummed that you guys aren't going to the same school? Yep. Amanda keeps texting. She stifles a laugh. What's so funny? I don't think you'd get it. Okay. Who you texting? Noah. Who's Noah? My friend. Does he go to your school? Yep. Do you like Noah? What? The uncomfortable parent conversation. I've had these a few too many times. Not with my dad, though. Well, stepdad. No. Dad? Ugh. I can't believe you would... Dad... I mean, jeez. Why would you... Ugh. Gross. Sorry. Just asking. Dad, he's just my friend. Guys and girls can be friends. He's my friend. Okay. Jeez. This is going well. Well, good talk. Love you, kiddo. She leans forward and turns up the radio. I guess that conversation is over. To the mall, then. I think there's going to be another encounter in the mall, and then I'll end the episode. We arrive at the mall, a big indoor shopping center with a couple different floors. It's kind of dead, but that doesn't stop a mall security guard from yelling at a group of loitering teens. Let's eat something disgusting for dinner. Hell yeah! Language, Missy. Heck yeah? Better. I'd never do that. I would allow my kids to swear so much. Because to me, swear words are not a big deal. Like, I'm sorry, the only people who think that swear words are a big deal are the people who, A, curse the most, and B, were raised in religion. But either way, we approach the food court and evaluate our options. There's greasy restaurant after greasy restaurant. My heart burns just looking at the menus. Nobody looks happy to be here. What are you in the mood for? Bread dipped in sugar, bread with cheese on it, or do you want me to inject some fat directly into your bloodstream? I extend my hand to her. Would you do me the honor of sharing some nachos? She takes my hand with a grin. It would make me the happiest, cheesiest girl alive. We order a giant pile of chips and unnaturally orange cheese from a very unenthusiastic and possibly stoned teenager. We take a seat at a rickety table and dig in. These are bad. These are very bad. But also strangely delicious. We have to eat through the pain. We enjoy the fluorescent cheesy goodness together until we're all out of nachos. So, something's been bothering me for a while. Can you explain memes to me? Oh god. This is a game about a dad from a very specific time period. As a Gen Z person, when I become a dad, I'm going to be sharing both in-date and out-of-date memes. And it's gonna be the most chaotic things if I become a dad. Which memes? All. All memes. Amanda sighs deeply and places her head in her hands. Dad, it's complicated. See, memes are inside jokes shared by a bunch of people that get less funny the more people do it. So the problem is that by the time a meme gets to you, Dad, all us youths have already done the joke to death. And what's worse than that is that movies and TV and video games will try to jump in on a meme train, but just based on how long it takes to make them, the meme will be long dead by the time it comes out, so it just dates it and it isn't funny. Oh shit, what up? Dad, please. Anyway, changing the subject. Where to now? Want to go to that goth store? Hot Topic. I will be a Hot Topic dad, if I ever become one. You know, the one that's all black and tries to establish itself as anti-establishment despite being an exact representation of the establishment? I don't know what store you're talking about. Girl. How you wearing a jacket like that and don't know what Hot Topic is? You know, the one where you can buy chain wallets and it's basically an assault on what people fought so hard against in the punk and hardcore movements of the 70s and 80s? Dude, you gotta be more specific. The one you threw up in that one time? Oh, that one. Amanda runs into the store with me trailing behind her. She makes a beeline for the back. There it is. You can still see the outline, kinda. I'm so proud? Speech! Amanda. Speech! All right, I'll do it if you stop chanting. Amanda stops immediately. I clear my throat. Thank you all for joining us here today to commemorate an historic moment that will forever shape history. On a day very much like today, some 5 years ago, our very own Amanda Ann Weiss had too much blue raspberry slushy in an outing to the mall. Oh, that's right, I put my last name as Weiss. I think I did that because of Kamen Rider Revice. After begging her father to take her to Dead Goth and Beyond to buy her rainbow suspenders, she proceeded to throw up all over a display of My Chemical Romance merchandise. Her loving father then had to pay for said merchandise, which to this day remains among our possessions. Thank you. Amanda is moved. She begins clapping, slow at first, then faster and more vigorously. Several other patrons turn their heads. One of them also starts clapping. I bow my head. Oh hey, chain wallets! While Amanda busies herself looking at band t-shirts, I try to find something of interest to myself. Not much for a dad to look at in Dead Goth and Beyond. I don't know what you're talking about. This fit slaps. If there was anything in Hot Topic in my size. Pursues the band t-shirts, look at ironic mugs, clear the clearance bin for hot deals. Ironic mugs. That's me. I'm suddenly stricken by existential fear. If there's only one number one dad, then why are there so many mugs in here that say that? The whole time I thought I was the only one. If I'm not number one, where do I place on the global dad ranking charts? I have work to do. Look, this is very important to me. I overhear a stifled argument on the cash register. An older gentleman is carrying a garment showing it to a bored-looking cashier with pink hair. Vampire dude! I forgot your name. I can see that. Don't know what to tell you, dude. I just work here.
Oh my.
Oh my. Listen, when I bought this online, the website said this blouse was Victorian inspired. However, when I received it, it clearly held the trademark of Edwardian dressage. I hate this guy already. You want a coupon? I can give you a coupon. Will you leave if I give you a coupon? Is there a manager present? People have to know what they're buying. I am the manager. I see. Well, it would seem I have outstayed my welcome. Good day, shopkeep. Your superiors will receive a strongly worded letter by post. Whatever, dude. The man whirls around and storms out, his literal coattails trailing behind him. I can't tell if they are Victorian-inspired or Edwardian in nature. Amanda trots up to me with the t-shirt in hand. Oh boy, here it comes. Hey, Dadtron 5000. Yes, I'll buy it for you. Wow, that was easy. Thanks. At least it's only one this time. Amanda plops the shirt onto the counter and grins at the cashier. I love your hair. The cashier says nothing and rings Amanda up, radiating hatred. I hand her a 20. So what was that guy's deal? The cashier rolls her eyes so hard I'm worried she'll pull something. That's Damien. He's in here all the time. He's obsessed with Victorian fashion or whatever. Fun fact, there is a guy that goes to the school who is also very into Victorian fashion. Like, he wears it everywhere unless he's doing it for costumes. He's actually really nice. He's very sarcastic, though. Kind of like Damien. Except he doesn't talk like Damien. She hands Amanda her bag, and it's clear the conversation is over. We make our way out of the store and head home to get some rest. Amanda and I sit on the couch trying to find something to watch over bowls of ice cream. Oh cool, Long Haul Paranormal Ice Road Ghost Truckers is on. Your favorite, right? What is that title? That's an anime title. Oh hell yes. They have to make it over the Canadian tundra before the ice road melts, but also they're hunting ghosts. Also the trucks are haunted. This is an episode I've already seen, but it's one of the best. Callum and Flint Dogbone, the twin brother truck driving and ghost hunting duo, find themselves in their greatest peril yet. Oh no! The ghost done got control of the truck! I can't steer on them here, damn ice roads! Let me just use this EVP meter to try and communicate with the spirits. Flint, we're about to die! Ah, almost got it. If you listen carefully, it sounds like they're saying, you're going to die. That's because we're about to die, you... This is art. The episode ends and Amanda excuses herself to go start arguments on the internet. Me. I relate to both the child and the father in this game. I stay up a little longer, curious about the exploits of Callum and Flint Dogbone after their dangerous ice road incident. Afterwards, I crawl into bed and get a good night's sleep. Okay, so... I am going to leave this episode here. We have officially met Robert, we have officially met Damien, and we have officially met Hugo. That's a good number of interactions for an episode, and we also got to talk to Craig for a little bit. I'm snoring in the game currently. But anyway, I'm going to leave it here. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you like my content, feel free to subscribe to the channel. I promise I'll try to... I promise I'll try to upload more. If you want to hear more of me, we are starting to do the Agony of Moon podcast on Fridays from 2 p.m. to 4 p.m. Go ahead and follow us over on Twitch and subscribe to our YouTube channel, Agony of Moon Podcast. If you like what I do and you want to follow me on other social medias, I am on Twitter and Instagram as Dalton-CSP, or if you want to follow the channel's Twitter, you can follow at CSP_official_YT. You can also follow the Agony of Moon podcast on Twitter. And I want to do this just really quick. I am also in an affiliate program with the company Binoid. If you don't know what Binoid is, it's basically a company that offers a wide range of THC and CBD products for things like anxiety, sleep aids, and all of that. If you want to go over there, I will have a link down in the description that you can use to go over there and help support me, and you can use my coupon code CSP at checkout for 10% off. That is Binoid CBD. Go ahead, use code CSP at checkout to get 10% off. I will not fault you. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I would appreciate if you would like, comment, and subscribe. And thank you for being so patient while my upload schedule has been chaos for the past 10 years. Thank you guys so much, and from the CSP, I am signing off.